Just like I said in the reaction, history is definitely repeated itself. Just like with the Imugi and now the Imugi and Gia. God damn. This was a really good episode in showcasing how dangerous Terry is. It's so weird just saying Terry now instead of the Imugi, but I mean he is the Imugi, but I mean there are two Imugis, one in Gia, one in Terry, so I'll just say Terry then. So it's showcasing how strong Terry is slash Imugi, with him possessing Yuri, possessing Serum and J1. And I did not expect Irang to be on the verge of death in this episode because it just came out of nowhere. Like he just bumped into Yuri and said, I want him dead, and then out of nowhere stabbed the hell out of Irang I don't know how many times, and then now he's unconscious. And I kind of thought, whoa, like I had a feeling that Irang was probably going to die. I just didn't expect it was going to be now. But after watching the next episode's trailer, he's not dead. Good. But I just didn't expect him to be in this type of situation. It was just out of nowhere. Man, I really thought Irang was dead. I really don't want him to die. I feel so sorry for him, and I want him to have a nice happy ending, but when it comes to a type of character that he is, again, you feel sorry for him, you want him to have a good ending, but they always have a bad one, and I really don't want him to die. What's crazy is that Eon was put in a position of using the ground cherries. Obviously, he found out that he was being tested. Yeah, it was also weird that the other ground cherries didn't turn back into human, only Gia's parents. But yeah, he was being tested, and he was put in a position where he was gonna sacrifice somebody. Either give Irang the ground cherries, so you're sacrificing other people's lives, or not use it, and you're killing your own brother. In the end, he's killing somebody. But watching the trailer for the next episode, Irang wakes up, so I'm assuming he doesn't use the ground cherries? I'm not sure. But speaking of the ground cherries, so I guess when you break the branch off, that would cause the other ground cherries attached to that broken branch to just poof. So I guess that is not it's not connected to the actual root. That's why they're staying alive. So I get that part. And then Yuri, yeah, she tried to steal some, but then while she was driving as fast as she can to get to Irang, they were all gone. At the beginning of the episode when Gia finally saw her parents, at first I had some second thoughts. I was like, wait a minute, are those really her parents? Because looking at their reaction, imposters? But yeah, it turns out that, just being away for over 20 years, well, I shouldn't say away, but not seeing each other for over 20 years and seeing someone who calls you mom and dad, come to find out it's their own child and they're grown up, you won't be able to recognize them for maybe a second or two. Shoot, if I had a kid and I haven't seen him for over 20 years, he's grown up, I wouldn't recognize him either. So I have to say, this is a pretty good episode showcasing how much the Imugi loves to test Eon. Pretty much testing, how does he care about certain people, how strong he is. Just really trying to find a line to cross. Like, if I cross this line, what would happen? How about this one and that one? And he has crossed many of those lines. But yeah, I just can't wait for the actual showdown between Eon and the Imugi. But here's the thing, the main piece of the Imugi is not in Terry, is in Gia, so I don't know. Maybe Eon will be fighting Gia? Well, in a Gia-possessed body, I guess. But yeah, I kind of think that'll be really, really interesting. Or maybe they'll find a way to get the Imugi out of her and into Terry. But then that'll just make him even stronger, I guess, because now he's a full Imugi. And then after that, they'll have a showdown there. I guess. I mean, it's just a prediction. But anyway, this was a pretty good episode. If you guys like my reaction and my review, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.